Hello, I thought I would show everyone my GCSE work that I did back in 2010 and 2011, so that's quite a number of years ago. Let's get started then. This is my sketchbook that we did like homework in and things like that, and had to bring it back to class and show what we've done and get things marked and things like that. So it's done in a pink pig sketchbook, which I think has recycled paper in it. Not too sure, but my goal at the start of the year was to try and fill it as much as possible and get this, do you know, like packed and absolutely stuffed full of artwork. But in the end, as with most of my sketchbooks, I ended up having a lot of empty pages in the back, but oh well. So yeah, I've just noticed Pink Pig sketchbooks are made in Huddersfield, which is not too far away from here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think the first lesson that we had to do, you know, your generic learning how to use a pencil in a way. So yeah, we used different gradients of pencil, did all that sort of thing, trying to replicate textures and things like that. And then we moved on to doing some shading. Yeah, I think that's meant to be a leaf, not too sure. First collage that we did, so I think we started on natural forms and things like that. That was our first project. So that's a collage. Well, I think we did some like sort of stippling with pencil to do a lemon, and then cross hatching with ballpoint pen. Oh yeah, and this is, we always had to do projects. So for our natural project, I chose to look at Gina Michaela, I think that's how I pronounce it, her artwork, so I would replicate it and talk about it. And I think a lot of the marking that we got was from like doing it in a nice layout and things like that. So yeah, this is my replicas of things. She did a lot of fine work, so, and then we'd have to make comments and such. So yeah, I rather enjoyed doing this one, I think. Oh yeah, I did graphite and ink, so print out half of her work and then I had to replicate the other half. Rather enjoyed that. Might do that in a later video or something. Yeah, some more fine line. Yeah, and then we'd get like a mark and grade, so yeah, that was good. Another artist I looked at was Andy Goldsworthy, who used a lot of natural forms like rocks and leaves and things like that. So I'd try and replicate using leaves. These were colourful at one point, so yeah, don't worry, I didn't use like a brown blob. Seeds, rope, yeah, you know, just your generic stuff, and then another mark. So oh yeah, our next project was portraiture. I think I used to hate portraiture. It's funny how that's basically all I ever paint now and do now, but yeah, portraiture. Trying to get perspective on the face. I absolutely hated this. Absolutely hated it. Never again. Yeah, do you know, eyes. Oh, and then the artist I chose to look at for this, sorry, one sec, for this project was Kathy A. Clausen. I hope that's how you say it. I think she did a lot of famous people and then kind of added colour to reflect their mood and things like that. So yeah, I think my favourite one that she did was was Lincoln. So yeah, I replicated that. I think I did a bigger version, which you'll see soon in my portfolio. But yeah, I really liked it, like Marilyn Monroe and such. Yeah, I think it's quite a cool style, but as you can see, I didn't really do many pages on this. Obviously I didn't have a lot of time on my hands, but yeah, that was some page fillers, drawing some facial features. Yeah, the next project we started on was, I think it was shoes. I think I hated this project even more than the portraiture one. But yeah, another collage, and then we looked at, well, I looked at Madison Moore, kind of wacky shoes and stuff. This is kind of childish, I don't know why I did that, that's a bit weird. Oh, this is my favourite like painting I ever did. I think I did it in gouache. Yeah, gouache. Oh, I think I just liked it. I liked how it came out, like tatty looking. Yeah, I think it reflected the actual painting quite well. Oh, and the shiny red shoes, they were my favourite to do as well. Again in gouache, I think. Yeah, I just had a little more time on my hands. Another artist was Mark Schwartz. He did kind of abstract shoes, which was a bit different. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. And then, again, another childish thing I added. A bit of peer marking. Yeah, the next one, which again I didn't like. I didn't like a lot of these projects really, did I? But the next one I did was it like an abstract thing? But I don't think he ever set as a project on that, so that's literally all I have in my sketchbook to do the abstract. But you'll see a lot of my artwork in my portfolio is abstract for the projects. Oh, the next project I really did enjoy. I chose animals for this project. So I looked at Carol. I don't know how to say that. I'll let you read that. There you go. Because I love dogs. Like, I got two of my own and I absolutely love them. So I really enjoyed this one. Dalmatian there. Dog eye. It's quite cool. Yeah, again, I didn't really put much effort into that, did I? And then I think he just didn't set us anymore after that. I think the teacher got a bit lazy as well as us. But yeah, that's it for my sketchbook. Yeah, a bit hit and miss with the quality there, but I suppose this was how many years ago? 5 years ago? That's quite a while ago. I suppose I adapt, don't I? Like, I hated portraiture and now I'm doing it all the time. So anyway, put that to one side. Let's move on to my portfolio. So I'm probably going to step into the light here, but so sorry if it gets a bit dark, but yeah, I'll open this. Yeah, this is I got this portfolio to store all my artwork in, and it became extremely full, and now all it holds is my GCSE stuff, so I need to give this a clear out and probably check out some of the really awful stuff. But yeah, oh god, you've already seen the worst things I've ever done. Yeah, I'll put this to one side and I'll pull over the pictures and show. Okay, so as far as, I don't know where to start, there's too much. Let's pull all this out. This is mainly reference photos, bits and bobs. Okay, so a lot of my projects I had to do, zoom in. A lot of my projects I had to do a lot of, like, by the way, a lot of this is ripped because I took it off all my mounting board to put it in here, and a lot of the stuff just ripped and became awful. But yeah, we had to show what we were kind of like doing, basing our projects on. So like we'd print out bits from other artists and yeah, stuff like that. So like dogs, that's an awful photo of me. Birds, learning how to do skin tones with watercolours, quite cool. I might keep that out, in fact. Pictures of stuff that I did, natural, awful photo of me, dog, my dog, another one of my dog. Shoes, another photo of me, shoes, birds. This was a clay thing, made out of clay, and we designed our own. This is the abstract project I talked about. We had to do our own kind of abstracty thing and then paint it. I actually kind of like that fish, it's quite cool. It's a shame that my clay is bent, but yeah, that. Part of the Partridge Project. Ugh, awful photo. Ugh, even worse. That was like the worst thing I've ever done. Like, I'll show you it, but you're probably all gonna laugh. Like, that was me. I didn't know that we were meant to be doing stuff like this on this day. So, yeah, anyway. Shoes. Me. Altered. Don't know what that is. Oh, we did like a... That's a natural project. So these are photos I took of like flowers and like stuff. Yeah, these are quite nice photos actually. Another abstracty thing I drew. I'm in the light. I'm gonna move. One sec. Okay. Yes, anyway. Yeah, more disgusting photos of me when I used to have my hair up all the time. That's awful. Birds, abstract. This was printing we did. We got card and all that type of thing. And did prints stuff. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is watercolour splatter techniques. I don't know. Shoes. Birds. Different pastel techniques. Lincoln. Abstract dog. My dog. Awful photo of me. Abstract. Birds. Picture of the birds I took. Some silk painting of some ballet shoes. Yeah, anyway, that's all not very relevant. Let's move this to one side. Okay, so okay, let's move on to actual artwork. So let's move this in shot. Would be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay, wow. That is a hell of a lot. There we go. How's that? Is that? Unzoom. There we go. Hello. Okay, so part of the Partridge Project, as you saw over there, those awful photos of me that I had to take in weird expressions. This is the one with my hair down and my eyebrow raised and whatnot. And then we had to use it in the style of that artist that used a lot of colours. So this was my versions. They look nothing like me. So this is that one. Done in watercolours. And I never used to be a fan of watercolours, so I think that was quite a good attempt for me really, but yeah. Here's another one. This doesn't look like me at all. Like, that was me smiling. I think awful. But I did say I would show it, so I have to put up with the embarrassment of these. This is another copy of the Lincoln one that artist did. I rather enjoyed doing this one. I think I did it quite well actually. The colours came out quite well. yeah, I think that's quite nice actually. Rather like that. Other Partridge ones. This was like a sketch of a girl and the eye. I got a load of glue on this. It's awful, but yeah. More Partridge. Like I said, this is all mixed up, so I don't know where to really start. Part of my final year project I did on birds, because I kind of liked taking photos of birds at the time, and so yeah, I based my final project on birds. So this was a goldfinch that bullfinch. I took a photo of it and I did it in pastel on this weird textured paper. Yeah, that. This was black and white of a great tip. Yeah. Part of my dog project, this was a copy from an artist's work of like an abstract dog wearing sunglasses, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I did that in acrylics and watercolours. Watercolours, foreground, acrylics. Yeah, I think my medium in GCSE was acrylics, definitely. I think I branched out a lot recently. Well, definitely. A lot of my work's in pro markers, so yeah, branched. I branched. Dog project. Close up of a dog eye. I think this was what was this? Some sort of terrier, I think. Yeah, close up of a dog eye. Bird project. Long tail tit. My favourite. I love doing this. It's my actual favourite. Amazing. Yeah, I think that's doing wax crayon. Another wax crayon of, I think it was an emu ostrich? No idea. But I think that was really funny. I really liked that. Yeah, so then I had to start replicating those artists in my own work, so I'd have to go and take photos of stuff. So this was a photo of a duck, and it's kind of got a blurriness. And what I did was I wanted to do it in the style of this artist that I copied here. So this artist did a like kind of an angular bird, and then they dragged the colour downwards, which I really liked. I might actually try this style again, but drag that colour downwards. So what I did was I took this photo and I tried to replicate it. So this is what it turned out as. My colours were a lot softer, but can you see how I've dragged the here and here? But yeah, kind of like the head there is quite nice. I'd like that. Hold on, I'll get some light on this. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, one moment. A bit of light. There we go. Yeah, the head I thought looked quite good because there's like watermarks on it and stuff. Oh, that looks quite cool. Yeah, anyway, this was another one, woodpecker. Again, a lot of this artwork's ruined from like glue when I was mounting it, but whatever. Yeah, woodpecker that I took a photo of and then replicated in acrylics, so that's quite nice. This was when we were first starting off doing a lot of that pencil work. This is an artichoke. I think we were learning how to shade and get texture and stuff with just one pencil, like pressing on harder or lighter, blah blah blah. Another one from my bird project. That was another abstract that I did in pastel. Yeah, I think the key was to try and do as much different mediums as possible. So yeah, that's what that turned out to. Yeah, so like I said, my favourite projects were the bird and the dog project. So this is my dog Candy, Springer Spaniel, that I replicated when she was a puppy. That was quite cute. Super cute. And actually, in like real life, see this little mark here on her nose? It's actually a love heart, and on the other side she's got the same. It's actually really super cute. Love heart nose. My other dog, Rhodesian Ridgeback, called Smithy. That's her. I don't really like doing Smithy, she's kind of difficult to do. but yeah, smithy. This is an artist that I copied a big picture of. Dog. Yeah, part of that awful shoe project we did some more silk painting, but on a larger scale. So this was like the top half of a boot, I'm assuming. Silk painting. I didn't really like silk painting very much. Maybe if I did it again, but never going to buy the silk for that, so probably no chance in that happening. Part of the organic project, I think this was some sort of bark piece or something. Again, trying out shading. An onion, you know, as you do, draw an onion. Oh yeah, part of the shoe project again. This was actually quite fun. I think we did it in watercolours, but then got, you know, the powder watercolours that you used to use when you were younger? I think we just like wet it with watercolours and then put the powder in it and it would disperse colour. Yeah, I'm assuming. And I think this was ink that I blew with a straw. So, you know, oh yeah, for each project we did like a final piece. Which would be displayed, so when we got this all marked at the end of our GCSEs, it would be put in a massive room all mounted, hence why everything's got the rips on, because it was all mounted, like I say. And this was a picture I took of my dog Candy, which I did big. So this is the picture, focus, that's the picture of Candy, and this was my replica. So yeah, I think it turned out quite good. Don't think I'd want to do something this big again though. It's huge. Didn't like that, but yeah. Again, another dog replica from an artist. So another Dalmatian there. I think this one turned out better than the Dalmatian that I did in my book, but a lot of the time if I liked what I did in my book I'd replicate it as a piece. So yeah, a close-up of a trainer for the shoe project. I think this is done in wax crayon. I think I spent a lot of hours coming back in at dinner time and doing it at home, doing all this sort of thing. Yeah, abstract project. So that's the fish again that I did in the clay. This was the whole piece that I created. So that's one part. I think I've got another one of these. That's the cutouts. So it's the opposite? I don't know what the word is, but yeah, the opposite. Watercolour, I don't think I finished this. Great start. Another natural one. This is mud, like it's really textured. These leaves were very bright. I think they were like reddy oranges, autumn leaves, but brown, even though I put a ton of glue on them. But yeah. Shoe project again. Yeah, not very spectacular. Another shoe project. Oh, this was that watercolour with the powder paint again. Quite a cool sort of thing. Abstract. So I painted that cutout you just saw. I painted it as my design before I cut it out, I think. So yeah, that's that. Done in watercolours. I really did not do watercolours very well. It's very patchy, or whatever. Another abstract. This was done all in pencil though. Very shiny. Yeah, pencil. My bird project. This was a picture of a goldfinch. Yeah, the other one was a chaffinch. I remember now. This was a goldfinch on our bird feeder. Yeah, I think that's doing watercolours. Yeah, watercolours and then pencil crayon to do all the detail. That turned out quite nice actually. This was a copy of another artist's work in acrylics, the hummingbird. That's actually really nice. Kind of like that. Yep. This is another copy of an artist's work. Don't know what bird this is. Yep, no idea. This was what we were called as gifted and talented students, and we got given bleach, the safest artist medium known to man, to do this, where we did bleach on black painted paper. Yeah, I don't know what it's meant to be, but you know, talent is everything when it comes to the eyes of artist teachers. Yeah, this is the reverse of that card cutout. Yeah, I think this was a close-up of a bone, I think. Yeah, some sort of weird bone. This is done in chalk. Yeah, chalk. Right, so this was my final year piece. 10-hour exam over 2 days. This took a long time. But this is a picture of a chaffinch that I took in Northumberland. And then I decided to do a piece. Oh, I'll leave that on there. A piece on it. Yeah. Yeah. So that took a long time. Okay, part of the natural project at the start of the year. This was done with ink and the back of a paintbrush for another artichoke. I actually really like this, it turned out really nice. Really nice. And then this was part of my homework. Nightmare to bring into school, but this is the Andy Goldsworthy. So I think he made like a conch sort of thing out of leaves or something. So yeah, I painted that. That is the oh, where is my finger? That's the picture of it. This was some of the other work he did. Rather nice actually. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So if you are wondering, I got an A star in this, but the standards of quality must have been very low for me to have that, because some of this work is not the greatest. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking at my embarrassing work from GCSE, and please comment if you want to see any more of this type of videos, because I have a lot of sketchbooks from back in the day that I could show. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, comment if you want to see more, and if you want to see more art videos, please subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.